What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we are going to be taking a look at NitrogenOS for our Redmi Note 3. Now many of you guys been asking me, we want a new daily driver. We have been just stuck with this LineageOS 14.1. Now LineageOS 14.1 is one of the most stable and non-malware ROMs that you can find for the Redmi Note 3. Now I was not suggesting this latest Oreo build of the NitrogenOS because it was working fine. VoLTE, Bluetooth, camera, everything was just working fine. But the main NitrogenOS, what it stands for, is the customization settings. Now it has been added. There are like 80% of the features from the nougat, and the only things which differ from the stock LineageOS 15 and NitrogenOS are some of the settings which have been added over here, such as, for example, if you go to the display, go to advanced, as you can see, night light has been added over here. You can also adjust the intensity of it. Then if you go down, you have dashboard conditions, ambient display and stuff also works, else nothing new. Now scrolling down, you will find the main thing, which is the personalization settings. Now earlier it was totally blank, so that's why I was not making a review of this ROM, but now it is. Let's just take a look. Starting with the status bar, you have status bar items. As if right now you have option to choose icons, but still there is no option to enable the VoLTE icon over here, which was present in the earlier build, but VoLTE is working, just the icon is not available. Quick settings, you have brightness slider, turn it on and off, there you go. Then you have the quick pull down, just like that, pretty cool. Then you have rows and columns. Let's just set columns for 1. Now that looks funky, that's why we all love NitrogenOS, like look at that. Then let's just set columns for 7 and rows for 1. That's like the stock Samsung one, but it just looks ugly. Then you have buttons. Still you can't actually adjust navigation keys over here, but the backlight keys and every other stuff is working. You also have brightness slider, which seems to be not working, as you can see. Even if you set it like 1 to 3, it just glows. There is no way you can adjust brightness of it, but you get volume rocker options. Then you have the navigation bar. There is no way you can actually enable the nav bar through over here. You can enable it through build prop. Then you have the layout and stuff, which is kind of good. I should have enabled it. Then you have the gestures, screen off, power button touch. Let's just try that. Double tap to toggle. Okay, let's just try that. 1 2. It could come in handy. Then you have lock screen, and this is actually cool. It shows you the power draw and how much time it would take, which is the normal, and also whether it's charging fast, normal charging, or it's charging slow, which would be charging from your PC. Then you have media cover art, lock screen shortcuts. This feature has been removed from the system year tuner from somewhat weird reason. You get the lock screen shortcuts, and you get actually in-depth shortcuts such as battery, my apps. For example, let's just keep it for YouTube, trending, and write one for playbooks shop. Now I can just literally jump into the sheet of YouTube. Then the power menu is still blank. Yep, there are still not features added over here. You have recent tabs, you have the clear all button, then you have the clear all location. I have set it for the middle, which gives like a Samsung feel, as you can see, and also it's right above the recent tabs. Yep, the keys are been swapped. Back button is back, home button is home, but if you want the recent tabs panel, you have to actually hold it, and this is just the option button, which it should be. It's a bit of a time to get used to. Then you have the miscellaneous, where you have MTP instead of charging. So whenever you plug your phone to the PC, according to your Windows and USB drivers, you can't actually charge your phone through your PC. So if you have that issue, you can toggle this on. Then you have wake lock blocker, alarm blocker, pretty good. So holding down your system icon actually doesn't enable system you're doing, it just jumps right in over here, but does the picture in picture works. Now those who have the bug, the developer has added a special toggle for it, but let me show you the other toggles over here, such as LT. Then you have the hotspot, pretty needed. Then you have the caffeine, which is just the most useless feature of Android. As you can see, once you get the video playing, just tap the icon and it will just jump right away. Yep, those who have the issue, you can just use it right away. You can tap it to make it a bit larger, then you can just again minimize it. You have the button to jump in right away, and that's basically it. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. This was a quick little video of the NitrogenOS based on Android 8.0 Oreo. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and see you in the next one. Peace.